Welcome to the MOTO Freak Channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So, to the point. The Subaru Lineartronic automatic gearbox is Subaru's proprietary continuously variable transmission, CVT. Unlike traditional automatic transmissions that use fixed gears, the Lineartronic CVT utilizes a steel chain and a pair of continuously variable pulleys to provide an infinite number of gear ratios. This design aims to keep the engine in its optimal power band for improved fuel efficiency and smooth, seamless acceleration. In which cars installed? The Lineartronic CVT has become a cornerstone of Subaru's modern vehicle lineup, largely replacing conventional automatic transmissions in most of their models since around 2014, with the exception of the BRZ sports car. It is installed in a wide range of Subaru vehicles, including Subaru Outback, Subaru Forester, Subaru Impreza, Subaru Crosstrek, also known as 15 in some markets, Subaru Legacy, Subaru Ascent, known as a Voltus in some markets, Subaru WRX, certain trims. Review and opinions. Smoothness. A primary advantage often cited is the incredibly smooth acceleration. Because there are no distinct shifts, power delivery feels continuous and fluid, which is particularly pleasant in city driving and for passenger comfort. Fuel efficiency. The ability to keep the engine at its most efficient RPM for a given speed typically results in better fuel economy compared to traditional automatic transmissions. This is a significant selling point for Subaru. Rubber band effect/droning. Like many CVTs, earlier Lineartronic versions were criticized for the rubber band effect, where the engine revs would climb high during acceleration without a direct proportional increase in vehicle speed, creating a disconnected or droning sound. Subaru has worked to mitigate this with stepped variable control or simulated gear shifts in newer versions, making them feel more like a traditional automatic under hard acceleration. Reliability concerns. Historical earlier generations of Lineartronic CVTs, roughly 2010 to 2018 models, gain a reputation for reliability issues, leading to extended warranties by Subaru in some cases. However, newer versions post-2015/2019 are generally considered to have improved significantly in terms of design and durability. Performance feel. While efficient, some drivers still prefer the distinct shifts and more direct feel of a conventional geared automatic or manual transmission, especially for spirited driving. Subaru has introduced manual modes with paddle shifters in many models to simulate gear changes and offer more control. Advantages. Seamless acceleration. No gear changes mean exceptionally smooth and uninterrupted power delivery. Improved fuel economy. Optimizes engine RPM for better fuel efficiency. Continuous power delivery. Keeps the engine in its sweet spot for optimal performance. Lighter and more compact. Can be more compact and lighter than some conventional automatic transmissions. Reduced noise. Can lead to a quieter cabin during steady-state cruising. Disadvantages. Rubber band effect can still be perceived as an issue by some, particularly in older models or during aggressive acceleration. Initial reliability concerns. Earlier models had notable issues, leading to consumer apprehension. Cost of replacement/repair. While improved, if a Lineartronic CVT fails, replacement or major repair could be very expensive. Driver engagement. Some enthusiasts find the driving experience less engaging compared to a traditional manual or performance-oriented automatic. Faults and breakdowns. While newer Lineartronic CVTs have shown improved reliability, some common issues that have been reported, particularly in earlier models, include shuddering/jerking, vibrations or shaking, especially during acceleration from a stop or at low speeds. This can be caused by fluid degradation, belt slippage, or issues with the torque converter lockup clutch. Subaru has issued software updates and redesigned components to address this. Delayed acceleration/slipping. The engine revs increase, but the vehicle does not accelerate proportionally, indicating belt slippage or issues with fluid pressure. Whining/droning noises. A high-pitched whine or droning sound, especially during acceleration, can indicate worn pulley bearings, fluid aeration, or other internal wear. Overheating, prolonged high-stress driving, e.g., towing, steep grades, heavy traffic, can cause the CVT fluid to overheat, leading to reduced performance or the transmission entering limp mode. Some models, like the Outback and Ascent, have received external coolers to help with this. Torque converter lockup issues. Failure of the torque converter clutch to engage or disengage properly can lead to shuddering or stalling. Fluid leaks. Leaks from seals or the oil pump chain cover, especially in earlier TR690 units, can lead to low fluid levels and subsequent damage. Valve body solenoid failures. More common in TR580 units, leading to erratic shifting or diagnostic trouble codes. Chain slip. In early TR690 models, 2010 to 2012 Legacy/Outback, chain slip was a known catastrophic failure, often leading to full transmission replacement. Subaru has often extended warranties for affected CVT models, e.g., 10 years per 100,000 miles for many 2010 to 2018 models, and issued numerous technical service bulletins, TSBs, to address common problems. Versions. Subaru's Lineartronic CVTs come in different versions, primarily distinguished by their torque capacity and application. TR580. This is typically the lighter-duty Lineartronic, paired with naturally aspirated 2.0L and 2.5L engines, e.g., in the Impreza, Crosstrek, Forester, Legacy, Outback. TR690. This is a heavier-duty version, designed for higher torque applications, often paired with the 3.6L flat-six engine, older Legacy/Outback, and the 2.4L turbocharged engine, in newer Outback XT, Ascent, WRX. This version has undergone more significant revisions over time due to its higher load demands. Subaru also differentiates between chain-driven and push-belt CVTs. The Lineartronic is known for its steel chain design, which Subaru touts as more durable and capable of handling higher torque loads than the metal belts used in many other CVTs. History. Subaru has a long history with CVT technology, dating back to the 1980s with their ECVT, electro-continuously variable transmission, used in the Justy. However, these early CVTs were less robust and largely limited to smaller, less powerful cars for the Japanese market. The modern Lineartronic CVT was introduced globally with the fifth-generation Legacy and Outback models around 2010. It represented a significant technological leap for Subaru, being the world's first longitudinally mounted CVT designed for all-wheel drive vehicles. Subaru's choice of a steel chain, rather than a belt, was a key differentiator intended to improve durability and allow for higher torque capacities. Since its introduction, Subaru has progressively incorporated the Lineartronic into almost its entire passenger vehicle lineup, continuously refining its design, control software, and incorporating features like simulated gear shifts to improve the driving experience and address reliability concerns. Oil, fluid. What oil? The Subaru Lineartronic CVT requires specific Subaru-approved CVT fluid. This is absolutely critical. Using the wrong type of fluid can quickly lead to severe damage and costly transmission failure. For most Lineartronic CVTs, the required fluid is Subaru High Torque CVT Fluid, HTCVF, or Subaru Lineartronic CVTF, LVCVF, depending on the specific transmission version and model year. For the newest, higher torque applications like the Ascent, Outback XT, and WRX with the FA24DIT engine, a specific low-viscosity CVT fluid, LVCVF, is often required, or sometimes known as Subaru CVT fluid, TR580/TR690. Always check your specific vehicle's owner's manual or consult a Subaru dealership to confirm the exact fluid specification and part number. Do not use generic CVT fluid or standard automatic transmission fluid. Oil change. Intervals. This is a highly debated topic among Subaru owners and even within Subaru's own recommendations, which have evolved. Official Subaru of America, SOA, stance. For normal driving conditions in the U.S., Subaru of America often states that the Lineartronic CVT fluid is a lifetime fluid and does not require routine replacement. However, they recommend inspections starting around 30,000 miles, 48,000 kilometers, and then at regular intervals, e.g., every 30 months/30,000 miles. Severe driving conditions. If your vehicle is subjected to severe driving conditions, Subaru does recommend more frequent CVT fluid replacement. Severe driving often includes frequent short trips, stop-and-go traffic in hot weather, driving in mountainous or hilly terrain, towing or carrying heavy loads, driving in dusty or extremely cold conditions. For these conditions, replacement intervals can be as frequent as 24,855 miles, 40,000 kilometers, or every 2 years. Expert/mechanic recommendations. Despite SOA's lifetime claims for normal use, many independent Subaru specialists and experienced technicians strongly recommend changing the Lineartronic CVT fluid, often every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, 96,000 to 160,000 kilometers, for most drivers, and more frequently for severe use, e.g., 30,000 to 40,000 miles. Their reasoning is that fluids degrade over time and with use, and fresh fluid is essential for the longevity of complex and expensive CVT components. No dipstick. Most Subaru Lineartronic CVTs do not have a traditional dipstick, making fluid level checks and changes a more involved procedure that typically requires specialized tools, like a factory scan tool, to monitor fluid temperature for accurate level checking, and expertise. Importance. Neglecting CVT fluid changes can lead to premature wear of the belt/chain and pulleys, overheating, shuddering, delayed engagement, and eventually catastrophic transmission failure. Given the high cost of CVT replacement, regular fluid maintenance is a relatively inexpensive preventative measure. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.